Yes, ma'am. I think the kitties are gonna be disappointed when the garage is all closed in because they are always in here. Like they're either in here or they're upstairs. It's really funny. It's Labor Day. It is early. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I have been under the weather for the last couple of days, but I need to get something done today, and I thought I would show it to you guys because you were curious. So we have got to get Chai off Nani, and my options, a couple of different options of how we're going to do that, and we're going to try something and see if it works today. What are you guys doing? Y'all a little wild. It feels amazing outside. So it feels like very little humidity. It's very cool. Like I probably could have worn a sweatshirt and been comfortable, or my overalls. Yeah, good morning you two. Are you guys ready for breakfast? Are you ready? Okay. Okay, let's have some breakfast. Breakfast for little goats and big goats. Okay, so we're having some technical difficulties. The camera just keeps shutting off, so hopefully I just changed the batteries out and that may have been our issue. So we've got to wean Chai, and so 2 options. She wants a cookie. Let's give her a cookie. Are to separate her for 4 to 6 weeks to let Nani completely dry off. Or they have little udder covers that you can buy. Or what we're gonna try today is she put some vet wrap on her teats. And so you could use tape, like medical tape, but what I'm gonna try is this, like for horses, vet wrap. It sticks to itself, not to her. Udders, teats, kind of a sensitive area. This may not stay on, but we're at least gonna try it today. And so that's what we're gonna start with. It may have to go to tape. I have seen Danelle over at Weedham and Reap use tape, so I know that that will work. But for now, this is what we're gonna do. And I'm actually gonna let her have some of Peter's food to see if that will be more tempting. Can you jump up here? Can you jump up here for me? We also need to trim your feet. Can we just do all of that? There you go. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna show it to you as I do it. So like I said, this is not sticky. It just sticks to itself. So it may work, it may not. We'll see. So this material is just like, it's just stretchy. We may have to have like tape on top of it. So that may be our plan. And it's very breathable too. So just like that, just covering that teat up. You do have to cut this with scissors. Okay. So that's all we're doing, is just like covering those teats up. And what we want is, hopefully this won't take as many days. Like, she won't have to completely dry off. It will just let her teach Chai that she can't get any milk. I'm gonna trim her feet real quick and then let her go because she's kind of done. She's already had breakfast, so she's not pleased with me at this point. Okay, so like one side's already coming off, but Chai's already kind of smelled it to see what's going on. So probably have to add some tape to that, which is fine. But the vet wrap keeps it from sticking to her skin. So that's what we'll do. I'll just add some tape. You guys ready to go out? Come on, let's go. Just wanting her to get the idea of this baby needs to quit nursing. Was born in March, so she's March, April, May, June, July, August. She's almost 7 months old. Way too old. Come on, girls. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, goats. Let's go. We may have to go back and do some medical tape over the vet wrap. Probably will have to, just to keep it in place. It's a hard thing to wrap, and I could wrap her whole udder, but I don't want to constrict it. So we will see. We'll see how long either of those last today. It's Labor Day, so we're gonna go have lunch with family, but we'll be here. It's not even 9 o'clock, and we're gonna get there at like 11. So we'll be here for several hours this morning. They're not coming. The grass is so wet. They're just like, no thanks, Mom. Come on! Twizzer! Bunny, come on! Goats! Let's go, goats! Let's go, goats! They're like, no thanks, Mom. No, thank you. But with Nani heading into the fall, still nursing a baby, you just get a lot of risk for her to get upside down with parasites pretty quickly, even on the forage, because it has to do with kind of their immune system. And in a herd this big, you're always gonna have one or two that carry the parasite load for the rest of the herd. I don't really know the science behind that, but it is pretty typical that you're gonna have one or two goats that carry more parasites than everyone else. And so to give her her best shot, because she already is one that struggles, it really need that baby to quit nursing. If we can't make this work, we will have to separate Chai, and what we will do is just put her and Peter Parker in that top pen for several weeks until Nani just doesn't have any milk left. It's not ideal because that pasture's kind of overgrazed at this point, and what I'm wanting to do is let it rest. Number one, we dumped all of Bean's whipworms up there. It is not as thick and luscious as it could be, and we're still getting grass growth, so that's kind of what I want to do, is have that spot recover right now while we can still grow grass. So this for me is kind of the best option. Hi. Okay, well, Mom would appreciate if you got out and ate something. I didn't hold up in here all day, which is what you would like to do. It's beautiful outside. And Parker and Chai are just in love with each other. Can you please get down? I mean, look at this. Okay, so home from work on Tuesday. Go out and check on everybody. It's hotter than I thought that it was out here. My mom and dad came by early this morning, so I don't think they went to the gym and then stopped by like around could be 10:30 or 11, so I'm sure there was no need for water fill up that early because I'm sure nobody had gotten out because they're lazy bones. And they're all up here today, which is funny. I think with the rain, this grass has come in and they can get to the new growth easier, and goats will eat up the new stuff first. They're not down in the corner where it's overeaten, but they are kind of up here. Tink is lounging. Tinkerbell! Where's that Pixie? Oh, that's Tink. The horns looked really long. What's everybody doing? Link! What you doing, buddy? Why are we all here? Slowly getting cooler outside, which is so nice. It is really hot right now, but not like it has been. I bet it's like in the upper 80s. They brought extra water down here, but both bins are full. Come on! Come over here in the jade. Yeah. Let me see. Tink. Look at that little princess. She's like, no thanks, Mom. Come on, girls. It was like Nani's like walking away. Like not even. Come on! Come on! Come here! They're still a little bit itchy. I have not sprayed them yet. I'm gonna spray them in the barn down with permethrin spray. I just have not felt well the last few days, and so I've not been spending a ton of time outside with them, except for early and late. And I really, with all this rash that I had, really didn't want to get into the spray in case I reacted to that too. Come here! Come on! Best friend, are you like the only one? It's like, no. You can see Nani over there. The vet wrap lasted a few hours, so I'm gonna have to get some tape. It just didn't work the way that I wanted it to. It's very sticky, but because of the awkward shape, I'm either gonna have to wrap it differently or use some tape to kind of tape it in place as well. So it just slides. The problem is it just kind of slid down her teat after a while. Come on, Nuggie. Come on, Parker. I think he stuck his nose too far down in the water bucket. That was really funny. He got up his nose. It's blue, so I guess maybe he couldn't see where the water was. Yep. Got in her nose. But you can see we're still pretty itchy. I have looked at them really closely, and as far as I can tell, like look at Twiz, I have not seen, like they're dirty, but like they've had lice, like we've dealt with lice, and you can see that, and the kind of lice they have doesn't transfer to humans. It's goat lice. I don't see any mites. I don't see any lice. I see some dirt. Where you been rolling around? The lice it's white, just like people lice, I guess. But you can usually see it pretty good in a couple of different spots. And what I would expect to see is it on Chai's face. But I'm not seeing. Did you get some water? Your little mouth is wet. So I'm not seeing like lice necessarily or mites, but maybe fleas. So I've gotten bug bit a lot lately. Have poison ivy pretty badly. I have not been able to tell if I have bug bites or poison ivy, or if at this point if I have shingles. I don't know, or some other kind of contact dermatitis. But I have been getting lots and lots of bug bites, and so I think that's what's happening, is whatever bug it is that's eating up me is probably what's getting them, because I can't see any like infestation of anything on them necessarily, like a whole bunch of lice or a whole bunch of mites or something. Like they're dirty. Like they've got dust all over their skin. But like she's just got dry skin. But nothing crawling, nothing like that. So we may need to look at maybe just something for their skin. We will spray them though, just in case it's something that I can't see. How are you doing? I'm okay, Mama. So our experiment didn't work, did it? That did not work. Is this your mama? Look at this little family. You're bigger than your mama. Are you bigger than your mama now? This one's getting big. I think so. So I don't know. We'll still spray them when I am recovered from all of this itching that I have going on. I just am really allergic to things, so I'm a little bit worried that if I like expose myself to anything else that it's just gonna make it worse, because I have this infection in my leg and my skin just seems super irritated in general. So I'm going back to the doctor tomorrow. Also found out I've been exposed to COVID all last week, so it's just been kind of a little crazy. We spent yesterday with our family. I hope you guys got to do something fun for Labor Day. They all look very excited about life. Are you? Are you super excited about life? Not really, Mom. Not really. Tink. It'll be so spicy. Zelda was in heat yesterday. Weren't you? So you were driving the boys crazy. Mom's gonna have to put your feeder back.